Let's see how we can create various bows with multi-layers using the Script Bow 10. First, you have to make sure that you toggle off the execution mode to become silent. Otherwise, you'll have to click OK so many times. You open your ribbon. It has to be at least 80 pixels thick and at least 14 times its thickness in the length. It can be vertical or horizontal, it does not matter. Once you have your ribbon open, you click the Run icon to start the script. It reminds you here that it has to be at least 80 pixels thick, and if it's 80 pixels thick, it should be at least 1200 pixels long. You have the option to either set the number of petals or loops or use a random number. Let's try a set number and we'll set this number to 10. Now the script will work on its own, creating a single petal in 3 pieces and then grouping those petals, duplicating it, and copying them all around. Now we have the option to add another row if we want. We could stop there, but might as well keep going. We can use the same ribbon. We can use the same ribbon but modified. We can change the hue, the coloring, lighting, or we can use a different ribbon. So let's just use the same ribbon for a simple look. Again, we have the option to add a third row. Again, let's use the same ribbon. Finally, we have the option to add basic shadows to each individual pieces automatically through the script, which will be faster than doing it by hand one by one. So let's click yes to let it add all those shadows. And you're done. If you wanted to hide the end of the last loop, you could put a button, a jewel, or any other decorative element in the center of your bow. So this is how you can create a bow with a single ribbon. Now let's see how we can do that with different ribbons instead. Let's run the script using the same ribbon to start. And let's ask for a random number of loops. Let's see what it will pick. And we can use another row of loops again. Now let's try to use the same ribbon but modify it. So it will pause, allowing me to change maybe the coloring. So I can go under Adjust, Hue Saturation, and I can colorize my ribbon to a blue. I have to reactivate the main image before running the script again. So now I run it. and I'll continue. And let's add another layer. Again, let's use the ribbon 1, but modified, so option 2. It will stop and let me tweak that ribbon. I can change the coloring again to something different, like green or yellow or purple, or I can simply undo with Ctrl Z twice, and I'll go back to that original pink color I had. Let's try that. So I reactivate my large image and run the script again. And you're done. Let's save some time and not add the shadow on this example, but you can see how you can have another fun look. But it's even better if you can use different ribbons for each layer. Let's try that. Let's run the script with the same first row of loops. And let's assign again a random number of loops. Let's add another row, but this time let's try with a different ribbon. So now the script will stop and ask me to open another ribbon. I'll open this one, and again I have to reactivate the main image and run the script. And let's add another row. This time I have more options because I already have 2 ribbons open and that I use. So I can use the ribbon 1 as is. I could use the ribbon 1 modified, like changing the color or the lightning. I can choose the ribbon number 2 as is, or the ribbon number 2 modified, or use again a different ribbon. So let's try a different ribbon again. It will stop and prompts me to open that next ribbon. Again, reactivating the main image, I run the script. And again, let's save time and not add the drop shadows. And you have it! A fun, multi-layered bow created with your own ribbons. It is now time for you to create your own custom multi-layered bow with this script in PaintShop Pro.